Welcome to this compassion meditation. In our practice today, we are going to work on building compassion and empathy for ourselves and for those around us. Studies have shown that compassion meditation helps to decrease negative emotional experiences like anger, depression, and anxiety, and helps to build emotional stability and elevates the base emotional state, cultivating joy. So find a position that's comfortable, where your back is straight and supported, where your arms and legs are comfortable, and where you can be still for about 20 minutes. Go ahead and let your eyes gently close. And as we always do, let your attention be drawn to your breath. Observe your normal breathing pattern. Don't try to lengthen or to deepen your breath. Just observe your breath, your in-breath, and your out-breath. Notice what it feels like as you breathe. Notice where you experience your breath. Do you feel your breath in your nose? Do you feel yourself breathe in your sinuses? Feel your breath in your throat. And notice your breath in your lungs. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. And feel your breath in your belly, your diaphragm. Just notice where you experience your breath. And now we are going to lengthen the breath just a little bit deeper than normal. So go ahead and lengthen your breath now, just a little bit more than normal. And sit with this longer, slower, slightly deeply breath, and just see how that feels. And now, if you like, you can add a pause on either side of your breath. Just a short pause like this. Breathe in, pause. Breathe out, and pause. And if your mind begins to wander, just know that this is normal. Gently and with compassion, draw your thoughts back to your breath. And now, as you focus on your in-breath and your out-breath, think of someone that you love, someone close to you. Think about that person and notice the feelings you feel. As you think about that person, look for the feeling of compassion. Think about surrounding that person with compassion as you breathe in and as you breathe out. What does that feeling of compassion feel like? Where in your body do you feel that feeling of compassion? If it helps, you can say in your mind, love, compassion. Or you can just say compassion, compassion. Once you've found that feeling, just sit with that feeling. Feel that feeling. And if your mind begins to wander, just gently draw your thoughts back to your in-breath and your out-breath. And find that feeling of compassion. Think about someone you love, or just repeat the word compassion to yourself in your mind. When we focus on a feeling, we build mental pathways, expanding and deepening them. All the thoughts we think build these pathways in our mind, and building these takes time and repetition. So by focusing on compassion, you're helping to cultivate a new calm, a new path, a new balanced state within yourself. Focusing and repeating on these feelings, this feeling of compassion, creates a new mental pathway. Breathing in and breathing out, cultivate that feeling of compassion. Focus on your breath and on that feeling. And if you need to, you can just repeat the word in your mind, compassion. If you can, try imagining that compassion as a bubble, and let that bubble completely grow around you, expanding to completely encircle you, filling you with compassion. As you breathe in and as you breathe out, think of the word compassion and let that compassion completely envelop you. And now, can you expand that bubble of compassion? Make it bigger so it encompasses your friends, and your family, expand that bubble of compassion now and sit with that, encircling all your friends and the family. Think of the people in your life that you are close to and expand your compassion bubble to include them as well. If it becomes difficult, just imagine their faces and repeat the word compassion in your mind. And now expand that bubble to encompass everyone you know. And include all the people in your neighborhood, your city, your county, your state, or your province, your region, your country, the world. Imagine your compassion bubble completely encircling the world. Sit with that feeling for a moment. Imagine what would happen if everyone filled the world with compassion, using compassion to drive all their interactions. What kind of a world might we live in? What kind of changes might we see? Our thoughts are powerful and drive the directions of our beliefs and our actions and our interactions with one another. When we focus on a feeling or a thought, we reinforce these in our mind, building new thought pathways. And we tell our mind to use these new pathways in favor of old, less helpful pathways and thought habits. In a moment, it'll be time to conclude this meditation. So draw that compassion bubble back inside yourself. Let your attention go into your body. Feel the feelings that your arms feel right now. And notice what your legs are feeling. And now open your eyes and ground yourself by using your senses. Take the time to really look at something in your environment. What do you see? What do you hear? Perhaps rub your hands together and move around a little. And if you need to, drink a nice glass of water. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being present. See you next time.